her baby on the day she was due, which was Saturday, March 14th, and she had a single doe. Um, I thought, and we were making like, saying how many we thought she was going to have, and my guess was three. I was very wrong. And so she ended up having a single doeling, but we are going to we're going to forgive her for that because she had a doe and she's healthy and perfect. And I'm sitting here in the barn with them right now. She is so tired because she has been hopping like crazy today. And Irma, she's stressing Irma out because, well, when babies hop and jump and run everywhere, us mamas get a little nervous. So anyways, she is very tired right now, but she is so sweet and cute, and we are so much in love with her. So Irma was very kind. She was in labor, as you know, most of Saturday. She lost her ligaments about 1 o'clock, and I knew she was close that morning to losing them. But I let her lose them, and then instead of letting her continue to stay out, I put her in the kidding stall. And she labored until I noticed really about 5:30 she was really getting uncomfortable and up and down and up and down. And so we decided to grill some hamburgers that evening and get dinner done, just in case. And boy, am I glad we did, because we grilled and we ate dinner. And then as soon as I had everything cleaned up, I went outside and I told my husband, Craig, I'm going out to check Irma. I'll probably be back. But I took the large plastic birthing kit, the tote kit thing. And so I brought it out here, and she immediately started laying down and kind of acting like she's going to start pushing. And I'm like, oh, are we going to do this now? And she did start doing that then. And I called Caden, and he came and brought the towels and everything the rest of the stuff that we needed. And he was out here, and this was, let's see, she really gave her first good push right at 6:55, and by 7:13 p.m., this little girl came into the world. I did have to assist. She was not progressing there for about 10 minutes. There was a hoof out, and by hoof I mean like this much of the hoof, or the leg, along with the hoof. And I went in and felt another hoof, and then I went in a little further and I could feel a mouth, because I didn't want to pull if her head was back. And so I was sure that I felt the mouth, and she had not made any progress. And I think what it was, her shoulders were stuck, because she's a single, so they're always bigger. Singles, if you know anything about breeding goats, you know that singles are not really what we want, just because most of the time when you have a single, it's just big. And when you have multiples, typically they're not so big, and all of them are about the same size, and they come out a lot easier than a big single. Now, she is, she's big for a kid, but she's not like, if you remember, butterfly big, like that Dolly had. And so she is still smaller than Butterfly, but she's a good sized little doe. But she is healthy. She immediately got up. She immediately wanted to nurse. And she has just been going 100 miles an hour ever since. And except for right now, she's so tired. I've been hopping everywhere. But we are so happy with her. And yes, Irma had 3 people on reservation lists for her, and we have contacted the number 1 person, and we are happy to say that she will be going to a performance home in a performance herd. They are getting into the registered stock, and they want to do ADGA plus, which is milk testing and linear appraisal, and they're also interested in showing. So this makes me very happy. This breeding is specifically meant for a performance herd, and that's where I wanted her to go. So we are very, very happy with Irma and the baby. They will be in here. I like, if I'm not in a rush or anything, which I typically am not, but I really am not now, she's fine to be in here. So we typically let the kid and the mom stay together for a week in the birthing stall. It's one over from where she was actually born. And when a week is up, I will actually put her over with some younger, like the juniors, and not the whole herd. I just think it's too much at once. And so I'll put her over there with them, and she'll kind of get to, because giving her a week gives her time to grow, get very quick. You've seen our videos, if you have in the past, where when you put a doe back with the herd after she's been gone for a while, they do butt heads and they fight. Well, our girls are entering breeding season, and they're trying to figure out who's queen. And so there's a lot of headbutting that's going on. So this is why I'm choosing to not put her with the entire herd all at once. I'm choosing to put her with some juniors first and slowly put them all together like that. So anyways, we just want to be safe. Being a single, it's hard, because she's the only baby on the farm right now. We obviously have some younger does, the 4 that we retained from last spring, but they are so much bigger than she is, because they've grown, and that's what goats do. So anyways, and I should say her name. We have named her Hill Valley Rosie the Riveter, and so we call her Rosie, and so that is her name. So welcome to the world, little Rosie. We'll see you guys next time.